Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unpopular View.
Thank you all for clicking on our faces.
Blue flag with all that.
Okay, so I wrote down some notes.
Let's do that.
I don't want to sit too hard.
That's twice. That'll probably go over about as well as Colonel DeVito.
Because there was no Jay White side.
Okay, just straight up gangbanging. This story has been finished. You gotta pay attention.
So Unpopular Review does not.
What is she the CEO of, Chris?
Jesus golly.
Let's start the show.
It's not about black. It's not about white. It's about green.
I have a business proposal for you, as if you don't mind hustling.
What kind of hustle?
$500, baby, and you can pick my teammate.
Give him the chump.
You mean play basketball?
Hey, pretty boy, I got something for you. Shut your anorexic, malnutrition, tapeworm having, overdose, Dick Gregory, Bahamian diet drinking ass up. Give me my money. I see you hustle.
Hey, I never used no goofy white mother.
Hey, who you calling goofy white mother? You goofy.
500 divided by 2.
I only have 4 words for you. White men can't jump.
That's right. We are here. You know what this means when it's the end of the theme. It is my pick, because my picks always slapping these two people's picks. They just look at them like, you really picked that? Well, I got something better for you. White men can't jump. That's right. Let's start the show. Can you dunk? Can you play basketball? I'm talking to you, Vic.
Huh?
Can you play basketball?
I did, when I was a little skinnier, but
I'm not
I
talking
was
about NBA 2K.
I was more of a computer nerd.
That reminds me, I gotta talk to you about something after the show. In the meantime, Mike Notsky, you play a little bit b-ball.
Absolutely.
Man, we can barely hear you. So
I said absolutely.
Yeah, but you sounded so far in the background, I think the computer knew you were lying. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Unpopular Review here on Thursday with nothing other than White Men Can't Jump.
Fact.
My pick about two people who just like to hustle other people, each other, their wives, their girlfriends. You name it, you point to them, they like hustling them. They join forces together to try to win some money. Jeopardy's a little bit involved in this. It is a very good movie that I picked because I've always enjoyed this movie since I was a little kid till a grown-ass man that I am right now. Anyway, that's my opinion of it. Mike Knox, let's go to you first. What do you think of this movie? What are your highlights when it comes to this particular movie?
Easy. Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson. I mean, they were in the movie. Kadeem Hardison in this movie. Rosie Perez just continues to shine the way she was shining. This is fresh off of for her. Do the Right Thing, which we also did a review on that as well as Miss Tyra Ferrell, also the mother from Boys in the Hood. This movie's exactly that. Good in every way. Spoiler alert, just so you know. I mean, I watch this movie all the damn time. From the laughs. Only thing about this movie's bad is the wardrobe changing. Wesley Snipes should have said, Kadeem Hardison should have said to the director and the writer, we wouldn't wear that. Okay. I'm sorry. The first scene when they're playing basketball, the old man with the gray hair literally has on purple biker shorts. He has on lime green, gray crop top green shirt. Like, what are they doing in this movie? But this movie was funny. This shows you, and this is when the beginning when you already knew Woody Harrelson was funny coming off of Cheers, but his depth. We talk about actors and their depth of what they can do, their range, if you will, so to speak. Woody Harrelson has so much range. He can be serious, he can be funny, but frankly, when he's funny, to me, is when Woody Harrelson's is doing some of his finest work. In this movie, he did exactly just that. He says, one of my favorite parts of the movie, he said, "You can't play Jimmy." He said, "What you mean I can't?" He said, "You can play him, but you're not listening to him." Yeah, it's not for you. But they said, what do you mean? It's not. Listen to him. He says it's for white people. He said, and then Rose Perez shows him, his whole percussion band, Jimmy Hitchcock, was all white. He changed that perspective. But this is about either you smoked or you get smoked. And you got smoked. I mean, this movie was about ball playing, which sometimes as a basketball player in this time, you look and go, no one's doing that kind of shit on the court. But you also got to watch this movie and know this wasn't made for that. Even though it's a sports movie, it's a sports comedy movie. You're right. So you're watching it with that impression and things like, when I like when they're in the opening scene, he goes, don't talk about my mama. Don't get my mama name out your mouth. He goes, all right, my bad. Cool. She's out. She's out. She's out. What time am I bring the bitch back?
That shit was crazy.
the laughs in this movie from the beginning to the end when the man said, "What, 50 okay?" Oh no, here, just $1. He said, "We're gonna get man. We gotta see what the man gave us $1. We gotta give him $1 worth." From the beginning to the end, where the dummy puts his pride in the way because until Bobby Sora. White man couldn't jump. It was not proven, okay? Don't no white persons in this show right now tell me Mr. Barry won the dunk contest, okay? I said it last night. I'm going to say it again today. Dunk contests are like ladder matches for wrestling fans. There are so many of them. How many ways can you be creative? Hopefully you get a good one. That was not a good one because he won the dunk contest, okay? But overall, good film. Had great times with it. On you, Vic.
Well, I mean, everything that you pretty much said. The movie was just hilarious. I missed one thing that it makes me miss is people jonesing on each other. We certainly don't have that anymore. Where people would. I mean, it probably still does happen on the court, right? Where people are just talking shit about each other, but all the jokes and all the ruses and everything that with all the back and forth was just hilarious. Now I keep forgetting his real name, but Dwayne Wayne, from Different World with the 4 glasses. It's really hard.
James Hardison.
Thank you. It's really hard for me to see him without the double shades. You know what I mean? It really, yes, it really, really is hard. And mind you, it's been that way since the days of A Different World. Mm-hmm. Because I used to watch that in unison with the Cosby Show. Mm-hmm. So it's just real hard to see him doing a different role, period. But then he was really, really good at this role. His shit talking was just wow. You know what I mean? To the point where it's just yo, shut this guy up. It was just great to see him do this in that movie. And it was nice to see Rosie Perez. And mind you, what I did like about this movie is that here we saw her as a smart person. And do the right thing, she's kind of an idiot. So, and in a lot of the movies that she's typecasted in, she's kind of dumb. So in this movie, she's brilliant. And I really appreciated that, because the other thing about Rosie Perez is just that her voice and the way that she speaks makes her sound like she's not very intelligent, right? But then this movie pretty much just put her in a completely different direction. She was smart enough to see the writing on the wall, and as far as the long term goes with this guy. But then at the same time, you could easily see how she would constantly fall for the guy and would try to stick by him and things like that. But then at the same time, you could also see that one thing that happens a lot in Latin American countries where, you got a Spanish girl that is just looking for the great white hope and thinking that the white guy is going to be the financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you got a ton of Colombian girls married to white guys and a bunch of, anyway. But anyway, that whole thing, that just, that kind of shed a light on that. And everything that was happening, at first, when you first see the trailers of this movie, you don't necessarily think it's going in the direction that it goes. The way that they get together and they hustle everybody, I thought that it was genius. But then the other part that I didn't expect was for Wesley Snipes to get together with his boys and also hustle him. So that part of it I thought was pretty interesting until they go back and then they just start hustling. They get together and then they start hustling other people all over the place. But it also goes to show you, like, just because somebody's willing to hustle with you doesn't mean that they won't hustle you as well.
But he was right there. I can't hustle somebody I can't trust.
Facts. So, and it was pretty interesting because literally, the last two movies that we were talking about was people working together and then somebody getting hustled. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I found that to be very interesting for now. Now, the one thing that I don't understand is, I guess Woody Harrelson is the underdog.
How? I'm trying to figure that out as well.
Because what the thing is,
he played pro semi-ball though. He played.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't really see how where the underdog part is in this movie.
Because he's
outside of, I think that's just it. It's just him being white, being
white,
being
basketball.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But then, like, all right, if he was like a white guy trying to cook collard greens, would it be the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you eating Karen's macaroni and cheese?
But then at the same time, if it was Gordon Ramsay doing that, like, then it would be, you feel what I'm saying? Like that. That's the thing. So like, I think it's just the underdog part is just a white guy being put into a black space, and doing well. You know what I mean? But then you could say that 8 Mile is an underdog movie as well.
According to Google, 8 Mile is the biggest underdog story of all time. Yeah. Frankly, which I don't see how that's an underdog story, but yet straight to the comedy.
No, but then because the thing is
it's a white guy in a rap world. That's it.
Well, no,
that's
but the thing is that, like, if Eminem didn't grow up in Detroit, would he be as good as he is? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
well, he wasn't the best rapper from Detroit. According to Detroit people, it was Roaster 5'9". Have you tell him?
Hey. I mean, but people from Brooklyn will tell you Jay-Z, people from Queens will tell you Nas. So it all depends.
People from Brooklyn will tell you Biggie Smalls. Don't you disrespect that man.
But he's dead.
It's still Biggie.
It's been almost he's been dead longer than he's
30
lived.
Fucking years. You're right. He has been dead. That's sad. Stop. I'm shit. Now I'm crying.
Yeah. He's been dead longer than he lived, which is wild. Same thing with
Tupac.
That's
wild. That is wild.
But no, what's wild is that people got pictures up like he's Jesus, and you should even see. You should know. But here's the thing: you should see Selena.
Yeah,
ain't nobody go like the fandom that Selena got, bro. Is crazy.
Still has
crazy, bro. Like I got an aunt that has a picture of Selena. Man,
she's like the Mexican Elvis. That's that's what she is. Everybody has their goats.
Facts. I don't think she would have gotten that famous if she didn't pass away, because not even Vicente Fernandez has this shit. That's the Mexican guy with the big sombrero. Yeah. Vicente Fernandez, the Mexican guy with the big sombrero that sings the old ass songs. Yeah, not even that guy got that kind of fame, bro.
Yeah, Juan Valdez.
Yeah,
but this movie, listen, there's so much to talk about. This movie can go on and on and on. And I'm sorry, I think it's a good film. Is that a consultant? It's your pick. Tell us why it's so good.
Well, one, I picked it. 2 was under 2 hours, right? 3, I think
so is that the new? Can that be the new line? If it's over 2 hours, automatically sucks because we got another movies coming up, and you picked a long ass movie. Just so you know,
I've never seen it. I was interested, but let's just go ahead and let's call it B to B and buck a buck, right? I thought the ordinary chemistry with all these people involved was just really good. Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, that was great. I thought it was good. I liked the scene where he hustled Woody.
Mm-hmm.
I was disappointed because I haven't seen this movie forever to find out that he hustled Woody. But it took Perez to go there and be like, "Hey, they hustled you. Let's go get this money back."
Get my money back.
I thought that was gold. But but still, it was a very good scene. I like the scene even when their house was robbed, right? And she's outside talking to cops, and she's like, "I know somebody saw something," because it reminded me of me growing up. And I hate to go back there, but that's what it reminded me of, because it's like, you gonna tell me none of y'all mofos saw anybody coming in and out with this big ass TV or something? Like, come on, somebody saw something. But everybody's clamming up. It's none of my business. They didn't go there, but it was probably his boys that did it, right? This movie just teaches you a lot. You know, you see he makes mistakes. You see he learns from his mistakes. I was upset that they didn't get together at the end. I understood why. But you could tell how much that that was his world, was her, uncomfortably so. That was his world.
He said, "You got a fine woman right there." He said, "You stay off her." He said, "Damn."
Yeah,
like, on the basketball court, we talk about your lady. He said, "I ain't pushed up on her yet."
He didn't say anything to her yet, and he was already ready to.
Yeah. Had to take a drink.
Yeah, because it's hard for me to talk.
That's how Rosie Perez was drinking vodka in this movie.
She was drinking. She was drinking a lot.
I'll tell you one thing.
It's going to turn into two.
No, but that kind of thing is very common, because
here we go.
All right, you ever had a white friend?
I do it
with a. You ever had a white friend, and then you all of a sudden around their lady and they give you the side eye? No. I mean, and you around their lady, and all of a sudden they giving you the side eye, like you trying to do something.
That's the any man, black or white, if I'm around them.
Like no, but that shit has happened to me specifically a lot in like spaces where I'm the only dark skinned person, right? A lot of places upstate and things like that. Like, I'll be saying goodbyes or giving a hug to somebody, and somebody's husband is just giving me a look like I'm trying to fuck his wife. You know what I mean? It's like they really scared of. They're really scared of dark meat.
Yeah, ignore that.
Telling you, bro.
They're scared of dark meat.
They scared of it. They scared of dark meat. They always think that. And there's this one thing. And here's another thing. Like, they have this whole thing going around where, like, like if you're dark skinned, you're just trying to plow into white bread. You feel me? Like,
Chris, you get your story back.
Anyway, let me shut up, because I'm just saying this is just so many times where I've gotten the side eye just saying hello to somebody.
The dark meat into the white bread. Because white man can't jump.
What is this?
So, fun fact. As of January 30th, 2024, the United States Cities Database has over 109,000 cities and towns in all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
What was the point?
Why is that fact relevant?
I don't know. Tell us.
Because
Vic, is that one of the things in the Jeopardy?
No, because Vic apparently thinks there's only one city in the United States of America.
That's
so I wanted him to know there's other cities outside of New York.
Yeah, there's Buffalo, there's Rochester. There's Albany.
You talk about other coaches going places. You leave New York State.
He doesn't like doing it.
I've been here for a while. Chris been living here for a while. When the last time you been to Orlando?
The last time I went to Orlando last year.
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. I remember that. You're right. It was such a short visit.
Yeah,
it wasn't a short visit. It felt like.
First of all, if you're gonna talk about not leaving places, how about you get a passport? How about you get some stamps on your passport? You feel me? And Puerto Rico doesn't count. You heard?
That felt. Hold on, you down here. That felt personal, little man.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Okay,
I'm not talking to you. He knows what I'm talking about.
You know what? To a certain extent, you are completely right. I need to get a passport. That is a goal I'm going to have before the end of the year. However, I travel more than everybody here, so I don't want to hear that. Okay. Now, that being said,
yeah, you domestically.
I went to
domestically. You just take a bunch of domestic flights.
The
Bahamas is not
Bahamas. Like
Bahamas. That don't count.
Miami. That don't count.
It's not the United States.
That's like going to Key West.
It's a different country.
It's the United States.
Different country.
Like going to Key
No, it's
West.
not.
It is United States territory.
It is not, sir.
But wait, how did you get there? With in a cruise?
I took a boat.
Yeah, in the cruise with your birth
That's
certificate
what black
instead
people
of taking a passport. Yeah, that's what you did. Okay.
That's what black people do, taking boats.
Too
What do you
fly.
mean?
Too
We came
fly.
here on a
That's
boat.
not real
Let's
traveling.
go back
This
on a
shit's
boat.
gone. This shit's gone all off the rails. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got.
How about I show
lot
you my
more
pictures from Greece?
to talk about?
You heard?
What are you talking
How about that? How about I show you my pictures from Paris? How about that?
Okay, all right.
How about I show you my
France.
pictures from Zona Colonial, República Dominicana, Santo Domingo, para que lo sepa.
That's fine. That's fine. They have
Exactly.
high-speed modem over there.
That's
you're
right.
able to upload yourself over there.
That's
you
right.
That's good. All right, in the meantime,
I'm
when
an
you're able to
AI,
bring
right?
your ass back down to Florida, then we'll have a conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick commercial break. Talk more about white men can't jump and Dominican men can't fly down south. Stay with us. You're watching a popular.
Most of you are aware that you live in a reality parallel to many versions of your universe. I've gathered you all to save your world.
That does not look good. You got that right. The threat is real. I was on one of the Earths that was swallowed by this wave.
Well, what do we have here?
Where I come from, a parallel Earth. We look down on supervillains.
What's happening?
The universe. It's all vanishing.
Hollywood big shot's gonna give you what you want.
He says there's no chance.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
You know my father. The men are coming here to kill him.
Now you want to get mixed up in the family business?
I thought you weren't going to become a man like your father.
I never wanted this for you.
Freedom, you're my older brother, and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again. Ever. Don't ask me about my business, Kate.
Is it true?
All right, got some movies coming up for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about White Men Can't Jump here today. Myself, Mike Knox, and Vic, and we're going to go into, excuse me, we're going to go into our final thoughts, and we're going to start down below. Vic, what you got?
A thumbs up. Thumbs up. The movie is hilarious. It's a good story. It's a funny time.
Gosh, that's his final thought. You heard it there first, people.
Well, he had so many thoughts in the opening act, so he's like, what else can I add? Mike Knox, on you.
Well, first I want to say here on Unpop Review Entertainment, we have more than just movie reviews on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have television shows that play weekly around here. You have the Husband and Wife Review Show. You have the Trio of Destiny. We have a lot of things going on. Superman, Bridgerton. I mean, you name it. We got a lot of stuff right here on Pop Review Entertainment. Make sure you guys get a chance to check it out. We make commercials for them, but nobody ever plays them. But hey, we're talking White Men Can't Jump. And final thoughts is, I hate to say it, this might be the first time in a long time that all three movies this month gets a thumbs up. I thought it was going to happen last month, but Mr. Debbie Downer over here didn't like Ali. Go figure. But I mean, White Men Can't Jump. Most great movies are long. Just everything about this movie, like I said, it's funny. I saw it in the movie theater, growing up. Kadeem Hardison, and it's so funny. One of the things I like the most about this movie, they're back when they talk about when Rosie Perez takes and they go, we're gonna get my money back, and they go to the house and they're watching a Lakers game, but yet Kadeem Hardison wears nothing but Chicago Bulls gear. The entire movie's right here in the pictures in the house. Turns his hat back. Oh, my father, Billy Hope. My apartment when they hustle my man out, and he goes to sell the gun. He said, you know what? I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna get my other gun. I'm gonna shoot everybody in this motherfucker. Like the movie just has laughs on top of laughs. She said, what you say? She says, this is damn sure ain't no vista, and it damn sure ain't no vista of no views. They get robbed like so many just hit time and time and time again. How many letters that begin with the letter Q? Quit, I know 4 more of them. Like Rosie Perez, just this whole movie from top to bottom, which is fantastic, amazing. Not gonna lie, it's literally one of my favorite sports movies, not just sports movies, but movies of all time. It ranks up there for me of movies I watch continuously all the times when they got picked. It was one of the movies I didn't even have to watch it to know every single thing that happens in it. So thumbs up for me, as always, when it comes to a movie that I actually personally like. If you have not seen White Man Can't Jump, I suggest you go see it. And I ain't talking about the new one. All right, the new one that came on Hulu was ass compared to this. And it wasn't even that bad, but it was ass compared to this. Second Consultant, where's your line?
I will tell you this. I forgot what I was going. So we're just gonna go straight to the line because I forgot where I was going.
Are you not entertained?
Great movie, great film. Loved every moment of it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have here for your unpopular review. You enjoy.
No. Can we remove the Drake thumb out of there, please? Like your thumb got to be a little bit more darker, bro. Ain't nobody here with that light ass thumb that you keep spinning around that board for thumbs up and thumbs down. Drake does not. No OVO hose was harmed in the making.
You're talking about
of
the
this
line?
video. The line. Your thumb is like the lightest light-skinned black man thumb there is.
That's literally my thumb.
You're not that bright.
This is literally my thumb. I took a picture of my thumb and I transposed it and put it on there. That is literally my thumb.
Take that lighting out of there. Just stop putting that filter on there. You're putting filters on it.
My name ain't Michael nor Jackson. I have no intention of going any lighter. It just happened to be that way.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us here. Zach Consultant, he who does not leave New York. And because you know what, Mofo, I just realized I can Photoshop shit too. And Mike Knox, all right.
You know I live in Jersey, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot he.
Actually,
no, I don't know if you
smart.
moved.
He left the city because most New Yorkers who got money live in New Jersey.
He could be telling me he moved. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He's how you been there. Where the proof at?
Right. So you showed me a picture of somebody pumping your gas. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you
All right.
here next time. About with you. Good night, everybody.
Peace.